Welcome back, everyone. Joining us now is Bryan Bielanski. He is performing at the 806 Coffee and Lounge and has stopped by the studio to give us a little performance. And so, Bryan, it's always nice to have you here back in the studio. So how have things been since the last time you stopped by?
Well, thank you, Jack. It's great to be back. I've been staying real busy. I'm on tour currently promoting Bryan's Super Happy Fun Time 4. And it's great to be back here in Amarillo and back at the 806. It's a great town for music you guys have here. I always love passing through.
And so you talk about being busy. Not only do you have a full schedule, but you're also performing, like you said, the 806. So talk a little bit about this tour you're on.
Oh, sure. Well, it started back in January. I decided, I'm always trying to beat my previous record. So decided to be on the road the full 12 months this year. I'm aiming for 300 shows for the full year. And as a matter of fact, in 10 days, I'll be flying to Europe, doing a 3-month Europe leg of the tour, then coming back and doing some more stuff through the South in the U.S.
And so I guess, you talked about the music scene here in Amarillo. We do have a very vibrant music scene here in Amarillo. So what does it mean for you to play here in the Yellow City?
Well, it's great. I mean, the audiences, the venues, and the media, everybody's so supportive. And I wish there was more cities where everybody kind of like worked together in the music community, because not every city has got it together like that. Just the friendliness and the teamwork. And it's always a real pleasure. And I just, love the history of the area, too. It's great.
And so, for people coming out and want to see you, talk a little bit about what they can hear from you. What kind of sound do you provide when it comes to the music?
Sure. Well, it's called Bryan's Super Happy Fun Time. I try to live up to that. People say it's a unique rock and roll experience. So it's, I'm, kind of inspired by a lot of the early rock and rollers like, Buddy Holly and Elvis Presley. But then I was into a lot of alternative music from the 90s. And there's a lot of pop culture references in my songs, video games, comic books. People seem to like that. And so, I do a few serious songs too, sometimes, like Give a Little Love, a little bit more serious, just to show I've got a little range. But, it's going to be a super happy, fun time. People should expect to hear some catchy songs and leave with smiles on their faces.
And what does it mean for you to have that, for where people can have a good time and a super fun time at your show and, like you said, leave with smiles?
Well, nothing beats it. It's the greatest feeling in the world. And, and that's why I try to do something different and unique with my music. And I know a lot of songwriters like to write about, maybe some sad and personal things, which is fine. Nothing wrong with that. But for me, I think music should be an uplifting thing. And, a Bryan's Super Happy Fun Time concert's kind of like take a break from, whatever you got going on, whatever stress or anxieties in life. Just have a good time, and leave maybe looking with like at the world through a different lens, brighter lens.
And so tell me a little bit about, I know you said you're going to Europe. Tell me, have you been to Europe before? Or is it something new that you're...
This will be my 6th Europe tour. So I'm definitely hitting a lot of the same countries I've been to in the past, but also hitting a few brand new ones, which I'm really excited about, like Croatia, Norway, and Denmark. Be going to performing in those countries for the first time. And then also a lot of the ones I've been to many times, like Germany, Poland, Czech Republic, Austria, France, United Kingdom, Netherlands, Italy, Switzerland. I think I got them all.
So for people who want to check out your music and, maybe they're not seeing you live, but want to check out more of your music, how can they do that? Sure.
BryanSuperHappyFuntime.com is like a one-stop shop. It's got my tour calendar there. It's got links to music, music players, videos. So pretty much anything you want to know. There's also links to streaming sites if people like to listen to music on different streaming sites. So yeah, BryanSuperHappyFuntime.com is the one-stop shop.
All right, Bryan, we appreciate you.
Thank you.
We have more Studio 4 after this. Bryan Bielanski is performing tonight at the 806 Coffee and Lounge, but first he's here to show us his talent on air. Take it away.
You gotta give a little love, and you get a little love. Well, what are you thinking of? Commands from heaven above. You gotta give a little love. it's too late. We could still make our world great if we all prayed for peace. The war and hunger all may cease. You gotta give a little love. 'Cause I have faith in humanity. We'll get it right eventually. And if we all stop and think twice, we may not pay the ultimate price. You gotta give a little love, and you get a little love. Well, what are you thinking of? Commands from heaven above. You gotta give a little love. I know we can do it. Let's put our minds to it. Sisters and brothers, be good to each other. I know we can do it. Let's put our minds to it and make the world a better place for everyone. Give a little love. Give a little love. You gotta give a little love.